On November 29, 1987, Korean Air Flight 858, carrying 104 passengers and 11 crew members, took off from Baghdad. It made its first stop in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, where two seemingly unremarkable passengers, a man and a woman traveling under Japanese aliases, disembarked. These two individuals, later revealed to be North Korean agents, left behind more than just their seats. They left a bomb concealed in an overhead storage bin. The aircraft, a Boeing 707, continued its journey, heading towards its next stop in Bangkok, Thailand. As it flew over the Andaman Sea, the bomb detonated. The explosion was catastrophic, ripping the plane apart mid-air and scattering debris across the sea. All 115 people on board, including young South Korean workers returning home from the Middle East and a South Korean diplomat with his wife, were killed instantly. The explosion was so powerful that it obliterated the plane, leaving no survivors and few traces of the aircraft. As news of the disaster spread, investigators quickly traced the origin of the bomb to the two North Korean agents who had disembarked in Abu Dhabi. These agents, under orders from the North Korean government, had planted the device with the intent to cause maximum devastation. After leaving the plane, the agents continued their journey, planning to escape via Bahrain. However, their plan unraveled when authorities in Bahrain grew suspicious of their forged Japanese passports. Realizing they were about to be caught, the agents attempted suicide by ingesting cyanide hidden in their cigarettes. The male agent, Kim Jong Il, died on the spot, but the female agent, Kim Hyon-hui, survived and was taken into custody. Kim Hyon-hui's survival marked a turning point in the investigation. Under interrogation, she initially maintained her cover story, claiming to be a Chinese orphan raised in Japan. However, after several days and after being shown footage of life in South Korea, a stark contrast to the propaganda she had been fed in the North, she broke down. In a shocking confession, Kim revealed the true nature of her mission. She had been trained as an elite spy by the North Korean government, chosen from a young age, and indoctrinated with the belief that her mission would reunify Korea under Northern rule. The bomb she and her partner planted was meant to destabilize South Korea, disrupt the upcoming 1988 Seoul Olympics, and, as she believed, potentially reunify the peninsula under North Korean control. Kim's confession sent shockwaves through the international community. She implicated Kim Jong Il, the son of then-leader Kim Il-sung, as the mastermind behind the attack. The United States quickly labeled the bombing an act of terrorism, further isolating North Korea on the world stage. The United Nations Security Council convened to discuss the incident, and although no resolution was passed, the evidence of North Korea's involvement was undeniable. The attack further strained the already tense relations between North and South Korea, casting a long shadow over the upcoming Olympic Games. In a surprising turn of events, despite being sentenced to death for her role in the bombing, Kim Hyon-hui was later pardoned by South Korea's President Tae-woo. The president acknowledged that Kim had been brainwashed and exploited by the North Korean regime. "The persons who ought to be on trial here are the leaders of North Korea," he declared. Kim, now living in exile under constant security, has since become a vocal critic of the North Korean regime. She penned a book, The Tears of My Soul, in which she details her training, her mission, and her eventual remorse for the lives lost in the bombing of Flight 858. Decades later, the story of Korean Air Flight 858 resurfaced when a South Korean news team, tipped off by local fishermen, reported the possible discovery of the plane's wreckage deep in the Andaman Sea. Though the wreckage has not been officially confirmed, the discovery reignited the memories of the tragic event for the families of the victims. They have since called for the fuselage to be salvaged, seeking closure for a tragedy that has haunted them for over 30 years. Thank you for watching Real Crime Home. If you found this story compelling, please subscribe for more in-depth explorations of history's most gripping true crime cases.